Hello, everyone. My name is Adam at AYO.wav. Today is August 21st, 2024, and we are here for the AYO.wav Show. As usual, we are discussing all things within the music industry. As the summer comes to an end and school gets started again, we have some new releases that we are excited about, as well as a spotlight for potentially the biggest artists in the world. Let's get into it. Friday, August 16th, 2024 was the day that we saw Post Malone drop his new album, F1 Trillion. F1 Trillion contains 18 songs featuring some of the biggest names within country, including Tim McGraw, Morgan Wallen, Blake Shelton, Dolly Parton, Brad Paisley, Luke Combs, Jelly Roll, Chris Stapleton, and many more. And it's amazing to see Post Malone continue his range of music that he continues to put out over his career. However, if you are enjoying F1 Trillion and you haven't seen yet, the Long Bed edition came out, which has a disc 2. Even though we're not using disc these days, it has a disc 2, which contains 9 more songs by Post Malone. So if you're enjoying F1 Trillion, you can go ahead and listen to F1 Trillion Long Bed, and you can enjoy 9 more songs. I think this album will see some great success for Mr. Post Malone. 100 Gigs for Your Head Top. That is the new art collective released by Drake and collaborators such as Boy Wonder and OVO40. This art collective was released on a website containing 100 gigs of content, hence the name, titled 100gigs.org. So within the website, there are 3 songs, which we'll discuss a little bit more, in addition to videos and also artwork. And the videos contain a lot of footage of Drake in the studio or Drake working on some of his more recent music in his career. So the 3 songs that were on there, I didn't know if they were kind of just going to be a side release, maybe a unique release for the website. However, we did see them hit DSPs in an EP titled 100 Gigs. The first song is titled It's Up, featuring Young Thug and 21 Savage. The second song is Blue, Green, Red. And the third song, Housekeeping Knows, featuring Lotto. And I will say, it does seem that Drake has the right strategy following his very busy summer, we'll say, and he continues to release music. These songs did have some of that classic Drake feel to them, a bit of singing, some melodies, in addition to some rap on the first song. However, Blue, Green, Red and Housekeeping Knows are maybe reminiscent of some of his bigger songs, especially Housekeeping Knows gives me Rich Baby Daddy vibes, so I'll be curious to see how these songs do by Drizzy. Have you heard of the all-women's festival that will be taking place titled Festival Hera HSBC, which will take place at Mexico City's Autodromo Hernandez Rodriguez? And that is my best Latino accent, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you appreciated that. The first iteration of this festival will invite about 50,000 festival goers to come and see women-led acts, only women-led acts, including Camila Cabello, Demi Lovato, Kesha, Evanescence, plus many more, including some growing Latin stars. So we look forward to seeing this all-women-led festival that will take place in Mexico City. Next, we will go to our Spotlight segment. Today, we are shining the spotlight on one of the most influential artists of this generation, Miss Billie Eilish. At just 22 years old, she's already a global phenomenon, and with her last album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Miss Billie Eilish is currently the #1 streamed artist on Spotify with over 100 million monthly listeners. In her young yet very successful career, Miss Eilish has been awarded 9 Grammys, including the 2020 Big Four, which saw her win Best New Artist, Best Album, Best Record, and Song of the Year. Notable hits of Billie Eilish include Birds of a Feather and Lunch, which were both released on her last album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, as well as songs from her other works, including Bad Guy, When the Party's Over, and Everything I Wanted. Some refer to her as the voice of Gen Z, and she is known for her unique fashion and tackling mental health issues. Billie is set for a very impressive tour, which will start on September 29th of 2024 and extend all the way until July 27th of 2025. What amazes me about this tour is it will have over 81 shows, of which on the website, 69 of them are already displaying as sold out. and she will be touring through United States, Australia, Denmark, Germany, France, Spain, the UK, Ireland, and more. So we are very excited to see Billie Eilish take the world by storm for her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour coming up later this year. And a fun fact about Miss Eilish is she often collaborates with her brother, Phineas, who has produced and co-wrote much of her music. Next, we'll dive into some new releases. Once again, Post Malone out with his album F1 Trillion. A song that is seeing early success is Guy for That, featuring Luke Combs. Drake, 100 Gigs for Ya Head Top, releases Blue Green Red. Rising Afrobeat star Asake releases a new song with Afrobeat icon Wizkid titled MMS off of Ashake's new album. The next song, perhaps I'm a little bit late to the party on. It is by the I Like the Way You Kiss Me artist Artemis, and the song is titled If You Think I'm Pretty. If you are a fan of Kaliukas, good news, she has new music out with her most recent album, and this vibey and dreamy song is titled Simple. Lastly, but certainly not least, Chloe and Anderson .Paak team up for a new song on her most recent album titled Favorite. And this is a great song. I've opened up a couple of my sets with it down here by the beach. I got one of my manager's attention. He really liked it, so that was cool. So check out the groovy song, Favorite. And that will conclude this week's episode of the AYO.wav Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are someone who loves music and loves to stay up to date on new music releases, hit the subscribe button. I'd also love to interact with you, so go ahead and drop a comment. We can do a special artist spotlight or maybe new releases that we could feature on the show. I would love to hear from you and interact with you. And until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.